I see I see the idea now, creating what it is that we see. You know, right now being able to create what we see, not only as artists but also as executive producers, also as patrons, philanthropists. You know what I'm saying? So shifting the role from just being an artist. You know what I mean? So now we can be about the business of art. You know what I mean? And whether that's photography, film, music, poetry, fine art, we have to get on the other side and say, okay, not only can I create this, but I can market it, I can display it, and I can even cut my own check to put it where it needs to be, instead of waiting on a gallery or waiting on, you know, Joe Blow or Susie Q to do this for me. You know what I'm saying? We got to get on that other side, and that's what the A-list is about. You know what I'm saying? Having a small group of like-minded creatives and saying, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm not waiting on so-and-so gallery or so-and-so production team or so-and-so. I'm not waiting on them anymore. You know what I'm saying? How much does it cost? Okay, cool.
Well, the thing is that especially when it comes to art, is that I think especially as African American collectors, that we're always late to the party. Meaning that we always feel that somebody has to be established first, and then after they're established, then we want to invest. It's already too late by that point.
Okay.
To establish value in the work, you have to take an active role as a collector in doing that. Meaning that you have to take the risk of investing in an artist. You have to take the risk. The artist is already doing that thing. They're already promoting themselves. They're already promoting exhibitions. They're doing artist talks. They're doing exhibitions, and they're already doing that. But the other side is when it comes to a collector wanting, just financially. I'm not speaking necessarily for what they love about the work. But if you want to see, as an investor, your investment grow, you have to take a more aggressive approach. You buy something, you just can't let it go in your house or your office and just sit. You have to talk about the work. You have to promote the artist. If you know people who sit on museum boards, tell them to lobby to get their artists into a museum, to get them a museum exhibition, okay? You know somebody who works at a university, university gallery, a museum, or as one of the on the board of trustees. Try to get them an exhibition or an artist talk at one of these universities. That's how the work gains value. You know, you have to promote the work. It just can't be done by itself, and the artists cannot do that alone. And they need to most definitely buy more work. One piece ain't gonna cut. I mean, try to buy one piece of Coca-Cola stock and try to get rich off of that. No, that's not gonna work.
I would say the most important thing that I've learned about Atlanta is that you have to be visible. I think for a large part of my career, I would see everybody growing and they would never know that I was an artist too. And I think it's really important, just as an artist, while you do your craft privately, that you expose yourself and allow people to be part of the process. Because when I went to people afterwards, they were like, "You were in Atlanta? You remember that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I was standing right next to you." And they had no idea. But when I started talking to them about what I saw and where I was and the locations, they were like, "Yeah." You know, but the thing that I love about Atlanta the most is that the most beautiful part about it is your peers, the people that do see, that did experience the process, because they know what you go through. And sometimes, you know, all the people that blow up internationally might not necessarily be the people that you grind with. And those people are the people that you grow with, and then you go internationally together. And that's the beauty of Atlanta. You have so many different pockets. You just have to figure out where you fit in, and then expose yourself from that location to the rest of the world.
still, you're so great. We love you. Without you, it wouldn't be this. Coming out the right side of your mouth. The left side of your mouth is, well, I know this piece is $3,000, but we got 900. Like, damn. Where did that math come from? It's like, man, I took the wrong math. I'm like, they need a new math, and they need to call it art math. That shit should be a college course, art math. The math that kills. Shit is insane, man. And it's time and time again. I think I personally I've gone into the worst of worst situations, knowing I'm about to get raped all the time, but wanting to do so that I can tell I'm not telling what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. That, every time I wake up, I'm worth 50% off the muscle.
Right.
50%. I'm like, damn, I got to give up half my sandwich every time I get ready to go to the table and eat. When they come, like, yeah, I'm ordering a sandwich, and they come with half a sandwich every time. I'm like, when am I gonna get a full meal?
Definitely. Whenever I go back to New York to sell my art, there's no haggling with my prices. People are happy. They're excited about the art. They understand the value of art. Here, I have a lot of organizations, a lot of people asking me to give them stuff for free. People who don't know me, people who've never bought my art in their life, people who can't even say my name correctly. So I'm like, how you have the audacity to call me, saying, may I speak to LaShisha, Letitia, LaShisha, you're going to ask me to give you something I put my time, my energy, my money into for free, and you can't even say my name. Right. Do your due diligence and at least call somebody and say, how do I say this chick's name before I call her?
So why don't you tell me?
My name is Leisha Starshia.
Okay.
Simone. Leisha Simone Starshia, if you want to know the whole name.
Okay.
So if you're going to call me, at least know how to say my name.
Right. That's good right there.